Good day, me fellow gobos. Well, here we go, the typical action. Let's flip the coin. Let's check the coin and let's keep the coin. And we are fully paid for week 5. Thank you very much for the gratuities. Right, so here's a bit of excitement coming out here from the MCC, finishing up week 5. A long overdue broadcast for some 2 excellent coaches here. We got both the scaly luggage and, well, this bunch surrounding a very fine, upstanding young lady who I understand has confirmed that she is going to keep scoring more touchdowns until the day she dies. And that can't happen soon enough. Just saying. What's that? That sounds almost personal. Let's just say there are several gavos who won't have wee words this loss. Not once, but twice. Chainmail. Bikini. Oh boy. Let's see. I think it's adamantium, because quite frankly, when a chainsaw bounces off it not once but twice, yeah, no, something's wrong. That's either that, or she's quite erect. Too much information? I do say. Right. There's the kick. Let's type in the end here. And finally it falls out the rafters. Oh, right. Here we go, lords. So, our favourite Lizard team here. As you can see, one of the great strengths of Lizards, of course, is having so many high strength players. Not exactly the most agile bastards, but they even give the dwarves pause. Well, he's rather stunned by facing this luggage to stop him to hit back. There's another good solid punch to the giblets, and he's going to be stunned for a while too. Can you make it 3 for 3? Now, clearly defective. Oh well. So it looks like the Lizards don't exactly have really much left in the tank, but neither do the Dark Elves. That's a bit more push, mate, push you. Well, that was rather unsatisfying. And he's making himself a very loose screen here, assuming that no one's going to come after the ball here. So the Dorkies here, I've decided, well, he's going to go into his classic hold the line and force the Lizards to have to fight their way through, and he's going to wait until an opportunity presents itself. So the Lizards have gotten in here, they've got the Apothecary, well earned, considering some of the last matches they've had have been particularly deadly. Well, what do you expect? The division with 3 effing dwarf teams. I tell you, nothing better could ever happen to those dwarves than have them trip over their own beards and break their fucking necks. What's that? No love for the dwarves? You wouldn't love the stinky bastards either, would you? Well, he's knocked that one down, and here he comes marching down the field. The fun fact here, the Dark Elves have had a wee bit of a run here and dance with the Grim Reaper. Because they've got a couple of learners themselves, but they are gradually staying alive and actually doing fairly well in this division, considering, well, once again, as mentioned, all the sucking dwarf teams. A big, large and thumping here. He's come marching forward. And here comes the rest of the lads. Now, that's what everyone always loves about the skinks. Basically, they call them goblins on rollerblades. They're just about as ugly too, but highly effective. If you keep that in mind, incredibly useful, these players, especially when they start getting very specific skills. Just ask the World Cup champion Guinness on that one. And if you're ever curious, check out the casts of his 2 finest moment games against one of the world legends, Spartaco. Boy, was that ever a humbling experience for Spartaco himself. Right, speaking of humbling, let's see if you can humble someone over here. How about you, with me fist? Oh, there's one he's going to feel in the morning. That's the fastest use from an Apothecary ever, and it's still a niggler. Oh, that's going to come back to haunt him later in the season. 2 games out for that player. That's brutal. I think Arador is going to have to complain. That Apothecary is clearly defective. It's either that, or if I didn't miss him right, it looks like a goblin. I guess he had a bit of a grudge. And here we go, a bit of push me, push you, and he's even got marked in on the ball carrier. Well, suddenly the Lizards have got a wee bit of a problem. They're down a player, and it's a big one. Oh, right into a 1 in 36, and here we go. Push me, push you. What's he going to do to get out of this one here? Well, it might actually be the charge the light brigade of skinks very shortly. Oh, that's a palatable hit. He's got the stun. Oh, looks like it's as predicted. It's the charge the skink brigade. Here they go. They're turning faster than a event point on the Vatican. There's a solid punch back behind the lines there. That loner, surprisingly, is still alive. But he manages to bring it up, and he has managed to just barely set up the semblance of a cage. And there's another quick push, mate. Push you. Well, unfortunately, he's got a big gaping hole there. Oh, there's the lovely Karma herself, and she's dodged and skinked away. She's even gotten a step closer. Well, that opens up lots of possibilities. Not just with me sister later on. Trust me, she plays both sides of the ring, because as she says, some of them pay better than others. And she has more fun shopping with her, I'm told. Well, he's decided to go for the blitz off on the side, and he gets that quick bells ringing on Paul Charlie there. It's a rather clever idea. This causes more problems. Now, here comes little Beauty herself, living a charmed life. Lots of luck getting her out of the way. This is going to make things a lot more difficult. And now he's decided with 2 players up, he can afford to mock things in. He's even got an assaulted punch in on the side. And he's in lock split. Ugh. This might just come down to, unfortunately, in Dodge and Stunty, we actually trust. Well, it's amazing what a bag of luggage can actually do. Normally, considering how mine get treated at the airport, I'd rather think it's pretty durable, but as we see in this game here, well, clearly airport controllers had a field day. There's another palatable stun, but this has got to be driving him nuts. There's another good solid hit. But quite frankly, after what this Dark Elf team has gone through facing the Goblin team here, a good fisting isn't the least of the worries. Well, he's made the dodge away. And it looks like he's making out, look, it's VJ's favourite, a half cage. Another solid stunning in the back. And nothing's coming of that one either. But so far, Dodge and Stunting has yet to fail him. He's managed to get everything over, and now it's the uphill block. He gets the push. But rather instead he decides he just wants to take the player down because, quite frankly, he likes having those 3 free. Are you free Friday night, darling? Now here comes the Dark Elf counter press. He definitely wants to put something in marking here. It's 10-4. Now, where does he think he's going? Well, here's his college-educated and elaborate scheme. He's got one play in, and it's opened up a gap. There comes Beautiful herself. Is there anything she can't do? From what I hear from the stuns, expressions, and bouts of drool from her fans, no, really there isn't. There's even a website. Well, there's another good solid punch onto the luggage. And the rest of the team has got everything pretty much marked up here. Well, let's see what Team Samsonite here can do about this one. Well, step 1, it's coming back in and getting a blitz. Not what he wants. Well, there goes the early reroll. And once again, it's a stunning impression he's made, which does 2/3 or 4/5 of bugger all. Well, now he's got to try and break this one away. He's marked it up. He can get the guard out of the way. That's a start. Push me, push you. Now, finally, it's a wee bit of authority. It's stunning, alright, and that's about it again. Well, here's another good quick strike. He's cleared the blitzer away. Well, all the tackle zones are off. Where are you going now? Well, here we go again, turning it, and he's going to make yet another cage. Has someone called Transit Control about this one? Well, in Stunty and Dodge we trust, he's done it again. Now 1 in 9 jet. He's definitely dancing with the Reapers here. So once again, our Dark Elf here is going to be taking yet another quick strike in. Here it comes. He's been waiting all day for this. Here's a quick strike. That's another peel away. Can you feel what the Dark Elves are cooking? And the answer is Aveling. What else? It's the other white meat. Here comes the damsel. Oh, she's making everything look easy today. And he gets the 1 die. It's even an extra pow. Good night, sunshine. And Arador seems to be for this entire drive. Once again, has a poser. He's going to get the blitz off. There we go. And at least he's cleared the tackle zone. But now what you going to do? Well, it looks like he's planned on. He's going to, once again, cage it up along the side here. And right now, somewhere on the west coast of North America, Fiji is kind of right now snorting his whiskey. He can't take this. It's another bloody side cage. Has the Commissioner taught you nothing? What's that? Unmarked bills? Right. So the Commissioner's clearly taught something here. Here, finally! There's a blow, and once again, it's a magnificent stun. You'd think this Dark Elf team's been through a ringer or something. Well, here we go. He's going to try and find some way to peel and mark this poor lad up one more time. Well, the rest of the lads have all gotten back up. Oh, here comes the mad dash in, and oh dear, he slipped on the sweat. Let's try it again. This time with feeling. Well, he's got him alright. There's the beat. Oh dear, we're harvesting the luggage tonight. He's dead, Jim. You grab his phaser, someone go get his wallet. And the lovely darling's got him marked. It might be time to finally get it in. That's what his wife's been telling him all night. And there's another bell ringing. This is starting to look mighty thin. And suddenly there was only 7 pieces of luggage left of a full set. Oh boy, this is going to be a great time. He's getting everyone stuck in. Well, he's decided he's going to have to try and do something to clean this up. Here's a good quick punch to the Elves. He gets the block away on that one there. But is this just putting up the inevitable? Oh, he gets another block away. He gets the dodge. Well, it makes the stunty run around a little easier. Are you really trying to burn it out one more turn? Your riding eye is a kite. Is this the big run? He's thinking. There we go. Does he want to stay? No, he better stuck it on in. Well, that'd be one. We have a new name for you there, Matthew. Survivor. There seems to be the creep on this Team Samsonite here. He's been creeping deaths all season, and this game is no exception, apparently. He's lucky he got both his KOs back. But so far to the Dark Elves, this is a win-win. Well, this is certainly going to make a wee bit of a challenge now, isn't it? He's only got the 3 stunties left to mark things up. Fortunately, his sources are pretty darn durable. He's at least got 3 with that favourite block to go to strength 4. And the rest, well, they can take a punch. At least we can certainly hope so anyway. This might be a very long day. Now, if there's one thing certainly about this Dark Elf team here that they excel at, it's scoring. Doesn't matter how many players they're down by. So this is a pleasant change for them. They're actually up by 2. Uh-oh, the fans are getting involved here. There's clearly not enough casualties in this game. And they've rung a bell there. Have they got another one? Yes, they have. Charlie, take a nap. All I can say to the fans is, whose side are you on? What's that? The viewers? Absolutely. And there they go. They've got the freebie. And suddenly things have gotten a lot more difficult here for Team Samsonite. So he's deciding he's going to actually take a chance here and start bringing everything in here and see, can I even thin it down by 1 more? Well, we can certainly but try. You can take a wee bit of a debt nap here, and the Blodger comes in to mark up everything else. And unfortunately, the sheer amount of blood on the field, he finds a patch to slip on. Well done. Well, not like you needed that reroll anyway. Now he's got the ball. He decides this time to go with a conservative handoff here because he just wants to stick this one in. Considering he paid good cash, he better get that one stuck in here because she charges by the minute. Well, unfortunately, there we go. But he's a loner. Who cares? Well, let's see how bravely he is about this one. He does have the 1 reroll, so he can make a wee bit of a gamble. At least try and get 1 dice in here, maybe 2, if he gets creative. Finally, the Dark Elf armor has a kink in it, and at least it's a KO. I guess he paid attention where that rock was going. Oh, the fans definitely led the way, and here we go. Oh, there's another good solid punch. Speaking of punch, he's down, and he's got his bell ringing. Well, suddenly it's a fighting chance here. He's even got the 2 dice in. And it's unfortunately a push me, push you. But he does gladly take the both down, which in this case, she gladly takes the wrestle because it absolutely guarantees both players go down. And now the powder jump up, and there she goes, sweetheart. My dreams are come true. There he goes. Can he get a 1? No, of course not. Karma is considered some of the best in the league, and once again, not invulnerable. He's in 1 more. And there we go. It's a quick 1-1 tie. But oh, he's paid dearly for that 1. However, the late KOs just might make a difference here. So unfortunately, for the Dark Elves, they're actually now suddenly fighting themselves with 2 players while having a wee bit of a dirt nap. This is what happens when they get punched with something as abrasive as these little buggers. Well, there's the quick snap. Let's see when he takes advantage of this one here. With the advantage of numbers here, quite frankly, the Dark Elves would actually want to score this one quickly to get another crack at getting his KOs. Because I don't care how much smelling salts you give them, they're not coming back. A wee bit of a punching. Can't we get a bit more kicking in here? For in fact, the Lizards' saucers are well known for how doable they are, because quite frankly, you see those things dangling below? You can't. It's because they're going to attract them. Lucky bastards. Oh, yeah, that's quite the party trick. Explains why I don't get invited to parties much. Meanwhile, back in the end here, he's actually got the ball. And now he's actually decided to do that thing elves do best. Now, that's besides dying, actually do a pass action. Well, safely enough here, the Samsonite, I almost called them lizards, didn't I? have decided now they're going to actually try and screen this up and delay the Dark Elves as much as possible. And quite frankly, delay is the operative word here. But he's not going to resist a quick little kick to the nads here. He's got the hit. Can elves fly? Stunning fact, they can. And meanwhile, here come the rest of the wee little bastards. Well, he's running low, so these ones, he's got to start getting something back. He's got to keep these two, because he knows, quite frankly, if he's actually going to get one back, he's got to score, preferably with this one, but at this point, he's not picky with a loner. Alright, me elf darlings, what are you going to hit this time? Can he fly? Yes, luggage can fly at many an airport coming to you. Excuse me, is this salting Heathrow? Well, the Dark Elves here are almost trying to tempt disaster here. They're just gradually going to take the time and going to wait for the one to actually recover. Well, at this point here, the sensible move, and we can see it coming up in here, is they have to trust in this fact that most of them have strength 4, 3 of them have got block. You know what? Get stuck in, because you're not getting any older, especially considering the lifespan of most Blood Bowl players. That's absolutely correct for 10 points. Does he wish to go for a double round? Well, unfortunately, the daily double is he's just stunned. And he's going to bring up these lads here. Well, he used the blitz to get into the centre here. So, basically, it's now going to be the great and wonderful live and die by the one. And unfortunately, he's starting it off with a quick use of a reroll because he definitely wants to try and punch something through here. And what he wants to punch through, preferably, is a good fist, a claw, or something else of that persuasion. Here comes the lucky lass. And the rest of the lads, of course, in Dodge we trust, and they're getting them close here. He's going to take the quick punch. Yeah, it's unfortunately a push me, push you. And he's going to keep that one marked up. How about the rest of you lads? That was about time that happened. Unfortunately, he's rather stunned by the failure. Well now, things actually just got a wee bit more interesting here. The lizards actually might be able to get this one here. But they're really going to have to get stuck in and take a few chances. And hopefully a couple of block dice go their way. Well, they've got 3 rerolls. They can actually give it a try. He's keeping the one here in the back just in case. And everyone else, well, they're going to get quite stuck in. There's a good solid uppercut. And of course it's an elf that's still alive. Oh dear. Oh, that takes care of that turn here. That was a quick one. That's what she said evidently last night. And actually now frees the play up. Well, suddenly, from the view of the Dark Elves here, they can actually put some punishment in, because if they can get rid of one more skank, they're off to the races definitely at that point. A lizard team with only sources for ball handling. Well, even the Khemri are going to have a much better time than that one. There's a good solid jab. And there he comes. Mark this one up here. Our lucky lady is back, prancing about as she does. Sachet. Trampling the remains of their blood. There's another good solid punch, and here's the one he's been waiting for all drive. Unfortunately, he's found the blodger. That actually doesn't work. Here's a bit of push me, push you. And Dame Samsonite is breathing a sigh of, well, cold-blooded relief. He's still alive. They actually might need this one. And here it comes, blading around on their wheels. And now he's going to get a good solid hit in and try and mark her up and see, who knows, it might even work. Now he got the blodger. That's a good blow. He's stunned. He'll take it for now. And now I think the rest of his team here is going to move in for a bit more marking up. Ah, he's even got a chance at you. Now, very good of you, lad. In fact, it's actually a nice good push around. Well, suddenly what looked like a quick score's now become anything but. This is actually becoming, you know, of all things, hard work. Well, she works for the money, alright. Or your life, or your soul. You know what? Pick one. Anything will go with her just nicely. And there she goes, sashaying her way through, trampling the remains behind her. Nuffle will love her. Really, Nuffle probably does love her. Well, it sure beats hentai. You don't know what that is? Doubt. No, really, doubt. I'll sum it up in one word. Ask the Nurgles. Well, he's got a solid blow over there. Unfortunately, it's just a quick knockdown, but he has freed up a pathway for the wee ones to get in there if they decide to actually get stuck in. Well, this is really interesting. I think he's deciding to let this one score away. Oh, but he's come up with a slightly college-educated scheme. He's actually managed to get one to split away. Well, it's 2 dice with rerolls. That's not it. That's still not it. Unfortunately to his nightmare, she's even closer still. Now, normally having a woman like this closer to you would be a great thing, but have you seen what she does in her part-time? Well, he's stunned. How about over here? And the blodge, of course it doesn't work. He's going to have a bit of a nap too. Alright. Well, he'd really like to get a little bit more arm in here, but no rerolls. He just might want to get this one scored, and score he does. And a little bit of appreciation for her fans there. Hiding their heads as we speak, because quite frankly, they've seen when she has a bit of displeasure with her fans. I heard the death count is in the dozens. Well, that's not good. Unfortunately, that must be one hell of a great dream they're having. It better not be about her. Well, the luggage are daring to live the dream. He's got the 2, so he's got 1 for ball handling and 1 to actually score, like with this ball lad. Well, the good news is he's got 4 turns, 2 rerolls. What could possibly go wrong? As we all know from this broadcast, we have our list. Alright, me darling, time to serve it away. Ow, like he needs it. And he even gets the touchback to boot. Wonderful, that's going to make life so much easier for him. Right, full set of rerolls, 3 turns. Can you do all that in a packet of crisps? Well, he's stunned. Now for the time of the rest to peel away here. I sense he's going this way. And unfortunately, well, there's 1 reroll. Finally, blodge does its job. How about the rest of you? Well, he's positively stunned again. But at this point, he's going to be asking, what does it take? I'll tell you what it takes. And she's wearing chaps. Well, we got a wee bit more fisting going on the front line here. It's not making too much of an impression. And now, finally, he's going to stick it away right over here just to make life very, very interesting. Well, I gotta admit, this has gotta be tempting. I know it's a bit tricky here, but then again, in elves and don't you trust? Will he? He really did look at it. But he's changed his mind, he's veered off this way. There's the 1 die. That was not a good idea. And finally, the remarkable has happened. She's actually found herself on the ground. Dare to live the dream. And at this point here, Team Samsonite, well, they can't ignore this chance, and they're off and running as fast as they can. Yep. They're running like they stole the ball. Well, if they don't run too fast from here, she'll steal their life away. So, probably for the best. A bit more push me, push you. And a wee bit more fisting in the front. And another good quick pounding on there on the guard. Finally, he's got something to show for all his efforts. Next game. Yes, he's definitely missing next game because he can't believe he even got it in the first place. This game has clearly been brought to you by the Goblin Apothecary. We're worse for you than the bloody injury. Well, that's definitely only unfortunate here. Now, how's he want to do this one here? It's a quick swing in, he's got the 2 dice. And unfortunately, with no rerolls, it's only a push me, push you. Well, he's got no choice. Turn 16, he's getting stuck in. Here comes our favourite. And once again, tight on the curves as ever. There's a solid punch, he's got to break the hole somehow. Every roll, well, come to think of it, he's got 2. And that helps out a bit. Bells are ringing. That leaves 7 on the field. And once again, Blodge does 2/3 or 4/5 are fuck all. And here's his planning for the inevitable trip. There he goes. And by some miracle, he's managed to tie it up. Well done, lad. Matthew the survivor, you've pulled this one back from the brink. And that was the tale of the tape out of the MCC. There you go, 2-2. And we'll catch you all next week. Nuffle, bless your dice.